All right, we are in Calimesa, and I'm pre-riding Sunday's EVA ride. It's been 2 years since I've been out here, so had to recon the area, make sure everything is still good to go with these trails. And this one we're on right now is called Indiana Jones. You see, that is a hell of a ridge line, and there is a drop right here. Yeah, you see it's a little overgrown. Still see the trail. The last time I was here, this section was kind of rutted, so it's actually a lot better this time. And of course, another drop. Oh crap. So this looks like someone made their own ridge line. So this shoots right, and there's a corner right there, and that's where it gets loose. So I'm probably gonna walk that part. Yeah, I don't want to die. All right, so like I thought, the top section of this is super loose, like super. So I walked it. As the angle you're coming in on is a lot of fuckery. If it was hard pack, it would be easier to ride, but it's not hard pack, so makes it a lot more difficult. So this is like, this is borderline double black trail, just because the where it gets crazy is on very uncomfortable areas. So I mean, you're on a ridge, so if you do crash, you're going over a slope and not a cliff. At least it's grassy. Whew. All right. Bit overgrown. Good thing I wore pants that are reinforced, so you get away with hitting all the brushes. So this section, actually, you can get the momentum, which I don't have the momentum. It's a straight grind up to the top right here, but I don't know. Let's see. Loose. Oh shit. Really? All right. We traversed, and now we're on Rattlesnake. This is supposed to be their black trail, a blue trail. I think it says blue, but this is like, I don't know. It says it's black, but I think it's blue. So I know Diamondback it says it's blue, but it's a fucking black trail. Diamondback has a drop. Has like a 1 foot drop in it. for rock drop. So, here we go. Conditions are good. Cleaned that up a lot. That was a good run. The trail wasn't bad, not loose. As loose as it's gonna be for dry weather. Yeah, not a bad descent. Nice. All right, we on Diamondback. Loose section. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Couldn't get enough speed. Alright. Back on. Something's in my fucking ear. Ouch. That's Diamondback. That was fun. Alright, so now these last two trails are the easier trails. We got Copperhead, which we're on right now, and Boomslang is to the left of us. Definitely the easiest trails. Don't take it for granted, you still get some speed. Definitely wear pants out here. Like I said, these are less ridden trails, and it's been a while since anybody's been out here. Trail's still here, but you know, don't want to get the chiggers and the ticks on you. All right, that's what I mean. Loosen the blind. Whoop. I'm definitely blind. See. Nobody has ridden out here. Hella overgrown. Pedal. Oh, woo-hoo. All right. Back in it. Alright, this is the part that gets interesting. Whew. Straight up bushwhacking. Trail has disappeared. All right, back on the main trail. Woo! Copperhead. All right, so I didn't film this part. This is the trail or truck trail that you would traverse on to each of these trails. Really can't get lost because every trail drops you onto this trail, and this truck trail leads you out. So when you get to the top of this, like about 3/4, and at the top there's a right-hand turn, single track. Once a truck trail with the 3/4, kind of grassed in, that can lead you out, but I'm gonna go check that out to see how much construction they did on that side. And then when you get to the four-way at the top of this road, you can either go, so let me see, if you go left, it'll bring you back to all the rest of the trails. If you go straight, it'll bring you kind of back to the rest of the trails. You have to check another truck trail that goes up, or you can go buck right and brings you up to the other side where the truck trail is at. That side will bring you back to the vehicles. So there is 5 trails. Indiana Jones, which it used to be fun, now it's not. I mean, hell of a way to get out there. It's a trek, and then they also closed off the trail, so not a lot of people have been up there, so you kind of lose your flow. So if you want to make that trip, go on, have at it. And then you have Rattlesnake, which is the second one we did. Another gnarly trail. It's fun. Between a blue and a black trail. Then you have Diamondback, which was the third one we did. That one's fun too. Then you have Copperhead, which we just did. It's a blue, was it blue? Yeah, blue trail. And then this next trail we're going to be on is Boom Slang, I think it is called. And that's a blue trail. It's a fence line trail, and that's the last trail you'll get. It drops you directly back onto this main trail, and you loop back around. And either if you want to keep doing laps, you can, or you can make a right and head back to the vehicles. So up to you. But this is Snake Pit. Nice little cross country with enduro D8 sections off of each one. So there's little to no tree cover here. You have 2 tree covers on your way back. As soon as you drop in the trail, there's about 3/4 the way on the pedal. You have a little turn off where you can get some shade. Otherwise, there is no shade out here whatsoever. So either come early like I did. Here's the right hand turn that brings you to the other side. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. And then ooh, lizard. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's no tree cover. You can get over here, and that's when you'll have a couple trees, little trees you can go under, but they don't have trails that go directly into it. So pick your poison. I'm on e-bike, so I'm chilling, of course. And we're coming up to the 4-way, and I'll show you guys it when we get to it. That's great. I've been grinding all day. 5 trails. Nice. Nice to have a 900 watt battery bike. Okay, so here's the 4-way. So if you go down here, see there's that. That'll bring you back to the vehicles. This can bring you back to the vehicles, but it's a longer route. And then you're gonna go that way if you want to keep going to the trails. So this truck trail, you can bring it all the way to the bottom. It splits. If you go left, you're gonna end up climbing back to the area where all the trails are. If you go right, there's a backside truck trail which will hit on the way back. So like I said, this is a little pocket canyon with 4 different ridges. Was it Indiana Jones is way the fuck out there, way out there. So Indiana Jones, go figure, you gotta go search for it in order to find it and ride it. But yeah, one more trail, we'll do Boom Slang, and then head home. All right. Woo! Looks like they've been building up here. Okay, these little kids. All right, guys, you like to jump? There you go. This kid's been making a little hidden park up here over in this section. Nice. So we are in Boom Slang. This is a borderline green trail. I was gonna say there's no features, but as you can see, they've been building up here. At least the little kids have. So if you want to test out your jumping ability, come get it. So it's called Boom Slang, also known as fence line. Here's the fence. Don't fall on it. It's barbed wire. And it's nothing hard. Nice little quick descent. This is the shortest of the 5. Of course, it goes from shortest to longest. Oh my God. I stand corrected. They have a feature. How do you don't even have enough speed to get drop. Wow. They got a drop. All right. This kid's got it. See, now I'm a liar because I told you guys there's no features on here. Shows it's only been 2 years and they've been building up here. Well, at least they're doing some work up here. That means these kids are getting out and riding. So you see, you get enough speed. I actually put a little jump right there. Ooh, I can see it jump at the end of this. right there. Oh, wow. I jump over a bush? Wow. Okay. Alright, back on the truck trail, and away we go back home. And that was Boom Slang. Alright guys, so we took that right on the truck trail to head on out. So let's see what, if they actually close this place off or not. Starting to get hot. I started at like at 07-ish. So there's a breeze, nice cool breeze, as long as I'm pedaling. Yeah. Very much XC out here. So all you people who want to get your mileage in, definitely the place to do it. See, we're gonna have to, we may be able to do it. Whew. Just got a whole bunch of fuckery on me. Check yourself for ticks when you get out of here. Actually, do that right now. Whew. All right. Let's see. We got a single track going out. Oh shit. And I left the damn lights on, of course. Alright. So the last video I took 2 years ago, this was that section that was filled up with dirt. So it looks like they haven't done anything to it yet. Which is good, at least there's a single track going out. Nice little downhill. Alright guys, that is it. Snake Pit. That's all the trails. If you ever come out here that you can ride. Nice, fun, easy peasy, mac and cheese. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you on the next ride. Jacob Cruz, Team EVA, Expeditionary Veterans Association. I'm out this monkey. Chew!